Welcome back to Automotive Testing in GTA. I am your host, Primo, and before you, we have the BF Weevil. Normally, it'd be happy and a go-lucky car, but today is Halloween and it's covered in dreary clouds. Still, the Weevil is a happy car. It's simple, straightforward, uncomplicated. It's also compact, and although you can win this by being interrupted endlessly by English Dave calling you like he's auditioning for a Scream film, you can also purchase one for a paltry $870,000. A pretty hefty cost to show off your love of the environment and tofu. Besides being the poster child for the 60s, what can it do? Well, it brings with it all the style of a bygone era where bell-bottoms and venereal disease were trendy, where free love and frying your brain like an egg were hip, man, where rubbing your paint-covered butt against a rock could be called art. But if you're as incapable of creativity as I am, you could just recreate Herbie the Love Bug. Whatever works. The real question here was, as a gift, was it worth the 17 parachute drops that were ruined to obtain it? Well, today we're going to find that out, my son. Here's Grapeseed Circuit, where we test the acceleration, handling, and braking of the Weevil. Thankfully, the weather has come up shining, so we must ask, has the Weevil done the same? The handling is a little awkward for the Weevil. It turns on its center and it breaks free pretty easily. It'll take some planning to take turns. The acceleration is lackluster, perhaps the old biodiesel has gone bad, and the braking is more of the same, meaning you need about the distance of the field at Woodstock to stop properly. It may be a car handing out flowers, but its performance was definitely not rosy. Next up is Route 68, and here's where we test the top speed, and I'm afraid it's more of the same. The Weevil took a while to get up to speed. Any turn or touch of the steering wheel or misplaced pebble on the surface resulted in a loss of top end speed. It certainly sounded like it was wound out, but it was more like the little engine that could, saying, "I think I can." It struggled to lunge itself across the finish line in a unremarkable finish. Going down is where we test the off-road performance of the Weevil, and here all its demons come to bear. It didn't like the dirt at all, and I found this disappointing because I feel like this was an interesting area that the Weevil could have performed well in. Instead, it was pretty much more of the same, just a little bit more dreadful. The handling abilities, it couldn't stay plastered to the road, it lacked the ability to stop for turns. All the planning and everything that you had, it was very tough to get something consistent with the car as it continued to spin out and just try to eke its way across the track. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well at all on the dirt. Our conclusion was the Weevil may look the happy-go-lucky car we all know and love, but on the track it made us very sad. And I find this an unfortunate move on the part of Rockstar. These types of cars are known for their crazy potential, on par with the Issy, which has some awesome variants. At the very least, it should have done much better on the dirt. Instead, we were gifted a tired car that we'll probably never use, even as a gift. It's worth about what we paid for it, if I'm being honest. It scored the lowest of any car we've tested on every test. And in short, the party is over for the Weevil. I'm sure it's not the slowest car out there, but it's something I would have liked to have considered driving, even in the broken world of HSW. Alas, the wide body is out, and we'll be testing that next. So let's see what it has in store. And I have very high hopes for its future. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching the show today. We're going to continue to bring you more vehicle testing and showing off all the cool cars that GTA has to offer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. We'll be having more coming your way soon. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you then.